Bienvenue, mes enfants. I spent the summer of 1989 in Paris. Soon after I arrived, my friend and I discovered a Vietnamese Chinese restaurant that had just opened that year called La Tour de Jade. It was a cozy, quiet place with a welcoming staff and excellent food. We were students, so the budget for dinners out was limited, but this place had student-friendly prices. Now, speaking as a culinary polymath, I know how ingredients are sourced and prepared in commercial kitchens, and I'm hard to impress. I know all the tricks and shortcuts, but this place was magical. The kitchen had impeccable standards and used quality ingredients. The cost savings came from its unpretentiousness and the fact that it was owned and run by a family. The neon signs are distinctive, and I found them charming. Walking along the way, I would see them first, and I'd know something good is about to happen. I ate there probably 6 or 8 times that summer. It became special to me personally, and I never forgot it. 11 years later, when I was traveling with my then fiancée and now lovely wife, I was keen to bring her there and share those memories with her. But I misremembered the neighborhood where it was. Over the years, I had somehow conflated it with the Asian Quarter in the 13th, and that stuck in my head. When you realize you've forgotten something, it's easy to correct it. You think, okay, I can't remember, I need to look this up. But when you do remember, only wrongly, it's hard to let go, especially if you're a man and it has to do with directions to a place. That trip was in the summer of 2000, and in those days you didn't just bring up Google Maps on your phone. But I stubbornly resisted doing any research, like opening a phone directory. I remained confident that I'd spot some landmark to remind me of the way there. I did bring the future misses to Le Taillavant for a truly memorable meal. They still had 3 stars at the time. But I felt that La Tour de Jade was every bit as impressive, just in a different weight division. We didn't have a lot of time. We were actually in London that summer and had only nipped over to Paris for 2 weeks. And sadly, I let the clock run out before I stumbled on that charming little restaurant that I just couldn't forget. We were married a year later in the summer of 2001 and have since shared many fine meals. But missing that one beloved place in Paris was a disappointment. So this past summer of 2022, 33 years after my first visit and 21 years after my unsuccessful return, I made certain that my lovely wife and our fine young man would eat together at La Tour de Jade, which a moment's research online revealed was nowhere near the Asian Quarter, but on the other side of the river, just around the corner from the Paris Opera, where the 9th and 2nd border each other. Now, this little homecoming could have gone badly wrong because I had really talked this place up to my family for years. But happily, I found the same people in charge, the Ung family, originally from Cambodia. There was the same distinctive neon outside, the same furniture inside, and the familiar warm atmosphere, and the charm, and the coziness. And the food was just as I'd remembered. Quality ingredients cooked with care and precision at very fair prices. We ate there more than once this summer because it's the kind of place that can easily become a habit. That rare creature, an honest restaurant. It's a short walk from the Paris Opera down Rue du 4 Septembre, one of the spokes off of the traffic roundabout. Facing the grand entrance, it would be at 4 o'clock. Then you take an immediate left onto Rue de la Michodière. The restaurant is about a block from that intersection. It took me more than 3 decades to return to this place that I remembered so fondly and had spoken of so often, and perhaps that unfulfilled desire made it even better. Our last meal there this summer was lunch on our way to the airport. And as we said goodbye, Madame brightened and said, "Thomas, don't wait another 33 years, all right?" And you can bet that I won't.